Hi everyone, Tommy McKee here from Sidewalls Lacrosse. Welcome back to another video. Today we're jumping into a brand new series called Behind the Design. In this series I take you behind the scenes of my design process and we customize a head from start to finish. I have tons of people that reach out to me to do designs for their teams, so I thought it'd be cool to show you guys my process when I receive your requests. Today we're going to be designing a head for Team Carolina of the Stick With Us Lacrosse organization. I've been working with the Stick With Us organization ever since the beginning 5 years ago when I started Sidewalls. Yearly, I design heads for their Great 38 event, the Champions Challenge, and we're so excited to finally be making available some limited edition Team Carolina heads. But I've rambled for long enough, so let's get into the design studio. Welcome to the design studio, everybody. I'm your host, Tommy McKee. This is where I design all of your requests. Like I said before, today we're going to be designing a head for Team Carolina. The Stick With Us organization has always been great about giving me artistic license to take the design wherever I want to. And so far, they've been happy with what I've come up with. So let's get into it. So to start things off, we've had some email correspondence back and forth. They've sent me their logos, different things like that. But depending on how much inspiration you send me, the first place I like to usually start is social media. That way I can see things like jerseys and just like kind of the general vibe of who I'm working with. So let's do that. Let's check out Team Carolina's Instagram. So I've got Team Carolina's Instagram pulled up here. Check out some of their pictures and see. So we see this helmet over here has the OG logo, and then these helmets have one of the newer ones and just like a duotone look. That's pretty sick. Ooh, I like this one a lot. This is giving me a good idea right off the bat to do this same logo oversized across the top of the scoop. I like that idea a lot. The other thing I like is this feathered pattern here. I think that could be a great background as well. And then we can figure out something to do on the throat. I'm gonna make two head designs, one for the offensive guys, one for the defensive guys. I guess they could switch between either pattern, but I want something strong for the D guys, so maybe I'll put some like exploding bricks on the throat and then something fast for the offensive guys. So maybe just like feathers or something else to kind of show speed on the front of the throat there. But yeah. The next thing I'll do is open my template in Photoshop that I'll use to build a design that will be able to wrap around the 3D mock-up on the sidewalls.com website. So let's get into Photoshop. So this is what the template in Photoshop looks like. Pretty simple. It's just the front view of the head that you can overlay everything on. And then we've got the sidewall placeholders over here. Just if there's going to be like a player number or logo on the side of the head, which this one probably will have. I just set those there for a placeholder. Okay, let's start pulling in these logos. We'll start with the scoop. Just place that somewhere around there for now. Okay, looks good. Let's pull in their feather. Okay. So in order to kind of place these on the head, I just use an overlay filter. That shows me kind of like, you know, roughly where this is going to go. That looks pretty good for now. And then for this feather, we're going to want to just pattern this. So I'll make copies of it. And then yeah, we're just gonna want to pattern this thing over the whole head. So if we overlay that, this is what our head is looking like so far. We can flip this to black since we're going to do a white head design. That might give us a little better idea what we're working with here. Okay. Those feathers though, I actually think those might be spread out a little bit too far. So I'm gonna redo the pattern and put those feathers a little bit closer together. Somebody knows why it does that, let me know, because it's really annoying when it moves everything back to where it just was. Like that. It just did it right there. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? It just did it right there again. It just shifted everything back. Why does it do that? Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks way better. That's way better. Yep, okay. So we've got the main background of the head done. We've got the scoop done. And now we just need to figure out something to throw on the throat. And then the sidewalls at the end. So next we're gonna move on to design a component for the throat. And then we'll deal with the sidewalls at the end. So what do we want to do for the throat design here? I think, like I said, I think it would be cool to do some bricks for the defensive guys. So brick wall, PNG. I'm thinking of like bricks exploding because for defense, you got to be tough. I like the brick wall design for defense because brick walls are strong, they're tough. Like that's a metaphor in sports. When someone calls you a brick wall, it means like you're a shutdown defender, stopper. People can't get through you. So I think that's perfect for defense. When the defenders for Team Carolina have these sticks with the bricks on them, it'll be intimidating for people to get checked by. You know, you don't want to get checked by a head that's made out of brick. That would hurt so bad. So let's design. We'll take this red here and start designing these bricks. So something like this. We can always scale these down later too. But I like to start by making things a little bigger. So, okay, we'll do that. And then maybe, yeah, an outline in blue. I'll grab it from yeah, if we do an outline in blue, that'll make everything stand out. So let me grab their blue color, outer glow, and we'll change that. Okay. So now the brick's got a blue outline, and then I want to also put some of this dark red in there. And this way, we'll make a few different variations of these bricks, but I like that right there. So let's just duplicate that. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that until we've got a full brick wall that's exploding. So here's a time lapse. Okay, now that we're about halfway up the head, this is where I'm going to start making the bricks look like they're exploding. So we had some nice order down in the first part, but now we want it to look like a defender has thrown a check, they hit their brick wall on the stick of an attackman, and everything's just exploding. Okay, yeah. That'll be cool. You've got to remember that this brick pattern is going to be wrapping around the side of the head, so that's going to be appearing on the sidewalls. And even though you can't see necessarily all the bricks here on the front, again, this is just a rough this is just a rough mock-up. This is not necessarily where everything is going to be placement-wise on the final version. But if you can imagine this design wrapping around the head, you're going to be able to see those bricks that are kind of flying around. So that's going to be good for the defensive version. Now what I'm going to do is design the sidewall logos. First of all, I should save this. Save frequently. I've been burned by that many times. So after this is done saving, we are going to actually make a sidewall logo. So I think on the left outer side, we should put a jersey number. So let's do jersey number 10. And okay, now we're gonna add the Stick With Us logo to the left sidewall. The left interior sidewall. So okay, so we're done with the defensive version of the design. I'm gonna keep the top, the scoop in the background the same for the offensive version. We're just gonna change up what's on the throat. So this will be head design, defense. Okay, now for the offensive version, like I said, we're just gonna change up the throat. Okay, so for the offensive design, if we look at this logo up here at the top, these feathers that this bird has are really streamlined and give that kind of that concept of speed and momentum that we want with this offensive stick. So I think we can get creative and utilize these feathers up the sides of the stick, and I think that will give us a nice cool look that kind of emulates like speed and motion that we're looking for with this offensive version, you know? Yeah, that's badass. That shows some serious speed right there. That's sick. Okay, I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but that's cool. I like that a lot. The way the feathers wrap around the throat there, that's gonna be sweet. That gives us exactly what we're looking for with the idea of speed and motion within the stick. That's gonna be sweet. So let's make sure we save that. Next thing I'm going to do is just save these images in that rectangular format. That way I can upload them into the Sidewalls Lacrosse 3D customizer and show you guys what this head looks like in 3D. Okay, so now we're going to head to sidewalls.com in order to put these designs into the Sidewalls 3D customizer. If you have never done this before, I will say it is not the most user-friendly, but if you reach out to me and have me design the head, I'll put it in the 3D customizer for you and send you the 3D mock-up that you can spin around and check out. So we're gonna go to upload an image. I'm gonna click this, and we're gonna upload all of our Team Carolina images. So I just selected all of them. Now we wait for the upload to finish. General rule for the customizer is if you fill the borders of this screen, you should be in decent shape. Let me actually hide my video here because that's going to be in the way of the 3D customizer. There we go. So you guys can see what the 3D mock-up looks like down in this corner. Just when we put the face on. So again, this takes a little bit to get dialed in. It's not perfect, but so the 3D customizer, it's not quite perfect, and like I was saying before, you kind of got to play around with it a little bit to place your images correctly. So again, if I do this for you, it's going to be a lot easier, but you can see that we've got a pretty good idea of what our head's going to look like that quickly. So the next thing I'll do is stick the logos on. So you can actually move the 3D mock-up down here, but I want to make this 10, logo small, then we're going to turn it sideways, and we're just going to have to try and find that sidewall area. All right, so this is the defensive design on an offensive head. Oops, I put the wrong design on here. So I'm gonna switch that really fast. So we've got the offensive one on here. All right, there's the offensive design on an offensive head, on our sidewalls offensive 2.0 head. That is sick. I'll put this link in the description so you guys can check out these 3D mock-ups yourself. In order to get that link, all you got to do is click that button up here for the 3D preview. And this will give you a QR code that you can then send to your friends or whoever else. You just open up your iPhone, open up the camera, okay, see that? Then I scan this QR code with my camera, and that opens up the 3D mock-up of this head right on your phone. See that? Check that out. So now I've got this 3D mock-up right on my phone. That head is sick. I'm gonna check out some defensive heads now. Yeah, I like these exploding bricks a lot. I think that's really tough. If you're a defender and you're rocking something like that, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. I'm gonna get that 3D mock-up link to put in the description for you guys. That way you guys can click it on your computer or phone and check it out. Send it to a friend. If you play for Team Carolina, you're not sure if you want to get the head or not, check out the 3D preview. Maybe that'll change your mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can't already tell, I'm pretty passionate about design, you know, the paintings, having a custom head company. So for me, these are some of the most fun videos to do. I just love being able to make really cool lacrosse heads for you all. And it's really fun for me to expand on the different design ideas that you guys come up with. It's honestly been such a blessing being able to live out this dream. So thank you again so much for all the support. If you want your own custom lacrosse head, you know where to find them. Go to sidewalls.com. I've got tons of designs on there. Or if you want something more custom, shoot me an email, DM. However you can get in touch with me, we'll make it happen. The last thing I'll say is that if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the Sidewalls Lacrosse YouTube channel yet, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding, but subscribing to this channel really helps me out. I don't make any money on YouTube until I hit 1,000 subscribers, so we're still on that journey, making a ton of progress thanks to all of you. So So hit that subscribe button below. That way I can continue to make these custom lacrosse heads for all of you. I can't wait to see what you guys order so I can make more cool behind the design videos. That's all I've got for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Let me know what you guys think of the new format too. You like the streamer look? I mean, personally, I think it's really cool. It's really effective, and this is the format I'm using for Breakdown Season 2. There'll still be too much. All right, you guys will see Breakdown Season 2. It's coming soon. I need to go to bed.